Motivation comes from taking action. In this video, I'm going to give you some secret tips which are easy to use when you want to stay motivated and on purpose. You probably didn't even realize how to avoid self-sabotage, and it's probably not what you think. Hi, I'm Dr. Mini Malhotra. I'm a board-certified family physician and a functional medicine expert. If you're new to this channel, my goal is to educate viewers on how to avoid many common problems that we have when we are trying to stay motivated in life, and that you don't need to play the blame game anymore. Sonia A was over 75 pounds overweight. She had polycystic ovarian syndrome, poor diet, and no exercise. She came from a family where she was married into a household where they had a lot of fried food, and she was brought up eating that food. They didn't have any education in exercise, balanced diet, or things like that. It was hard for her to stay motivated and on purpose, and she wanted to lose weight. She wanted to have a baby with her husband, but she didn't know the right way to do it. So in our practice, we help our clients with motivation by motivating them. We provide them health coaching, which is very important. We give them nutritional guidance. We use our unique methodology for cellular detoxification, optimization of hormones, performance nutrition, and enhanced mind mastery to help our clients from getting sick and tired to wellness and vitality. So with Sonia, we use the same techniques. We helped her with mindfulness, with meditation, with deep breathing exercises. So anytime she was in a panic or she was in food crisis, we taught her how to never be in a food crisis or be short of a healthy food, or be in a situation where she had to choose to eat the unhealthy food. It also helped her stay on purpose. She was a school teacher and she really wanted to move ahead. Just like in sports, being motivated in life is crucial for your purpose in life. This rings true especially when you have family members, a looming deadline, an important meeting, or colleagues or customers depending on your performance. Think about the last time you felt generally unmotivated. What brought you out of that feeling? Sometimes all it takes is a good night's sleep or seeing the fruits of your labor to fire up. Still, other times you might listen to someone say something that may resonate with you, that alters the way that you have been looking at a particular task or a problem. J.K. Rowling, the famous author of Harry Potter, said, "If you're automatically sure that you know what reality is and who and what is really important, if you want to operate on your default setting, then you, like me, probably won't consider possibilities that aren't annoying and miserable. But if you have really learned how to think, how to pay attention, and then you'll know that you have other options. It will actually be within your power to experience a crowded, hot, slow, consumer health type situation as not only meaningful but sacred, on fire with the same force that lit the stars, love, fellowship, the mystical oneness of all things deep down." Another quote is, "It's easy to be positive when everything is working out. It's much harder and much harder when nothing is working out, but that's when we need it most. Everything is worth the price." For some, a rut might be brought on after facing a major crisis, after spending all your energy to deal with an unexpected life challenge, or you may find it hard to motivate yourself towards anything else, even though you still have the desire to reach your hopes and dreams. For others, a rut comes about after repeatedly failing or getting rejected. Maybe your family doesn't support your ambition, or maybe you've been after your goals for years and haven't yet been able to make it happen. After falling into negative thinking because of your past or what others say, it suddenly becomes very difficult to do what you have to do to achieve your goals. Halverson explains that there are two ways of looking at your goal, any goal, via a why perspective or a what perspective. In her book, she uses the example of vacuuming the floor. A person can see the task of vacuuming the floor as keeping my house clean and stress-free. That's the why perspective, or a more literal sucking up crumbs from the floor. That's the what perspective. Why perspective helps us focus on the big picture, whereas a what perspective helps us focus on the actual process of getting the job done. While knowing both are critical to staying motivated towards your goal, we all have a bias towards one or the other. The studies explained in her book show that different situations can cause us to lose sight of either our why or our what, which in turn can hinder our motivation for going after our goal. In our practice, we use SMART goals. That's S for specific, M is for measurable, A is for accountability, T is for keeping track, and R is for giving yourself some response or some response to your success. So we use these SMART goals in our practice to help our practice members stay motivated. Whenever someone is not motivated to do some action, we take them back to the SMART goals that they filled out at the start of their journey towards health. And we ask them why did they want this, or what was the reason that was keeping them stuck, and what are the consequences that will happen if they continue going in this path. And that helps them get back into motion, get back into action, and start working on the goals. We are human beings and not a machine, so we cannot perform the same action with the same precision, right? We change, our mood change, our days change, our activities change, our emotions change. So with that, we have to have a way of keeping ourselves on track. And this is a good way of keeping yourself. So use the SMART goals. You can get it off the internet and write it down, especially with the beginning of the year. And this will keep you focused and on track. If you have any comments, post those below, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can get all of my content. I've also created another video I'm sure you're going to love, so please check that out.